We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Joey Lucchesi is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here's Mookie Betts, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing.
Left field and deep. Racing back the left fielder. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. A solo home run there for Mookie. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
I love the way this lineup's constructed. Right out of the gate, they smack you right in the mouth with one of the better power hitters in their lineup, and he takes him deep right there to set the tone.
Next up is Max Muncy.
The first baseman, Max.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Muncy is one of the very few left-handed bats that displays a lot of power against left-handed pitching. He drives the ball well in these matchups, which simply has not been the case very often in baseball.
Yeah, and I think it also.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
To the plate now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Muncy leads off second with nobody out. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Digging in, Cody Bellinger. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, that liner drilled the pitcher right on the mound. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher. And that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Here's Corey Seager as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2 against left-handed pitching so far this season. Seager brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
His batting average right now.
Machado on the slide to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Walker Buehler, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
In now, Will Myers. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Myers.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and the knuckle curve that time got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Going back is Bellinger. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting third, the left fielder, Tommy.
With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Tommy Pham is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Betts. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 1-0. Coming to the plate now, A.J. Pollock. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Number 11, A.J.
Here's the first pitch to him. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box, Gavin Lusk lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's the ball.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw gets him 2 down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 21, Walker.
At the plate, Walker Buehler, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Dodgers leave 1. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Number 23.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Manny Machado. His career numbers in this matchup: 2 hits in 7 tries. First offering on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts is there to take this ball in, and Machado is down on just 1 pitch.
Batting fifth, the second baseman,
Brian Dozier at the plate comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. They trail this one 1-0.
Back now in San Diego, home of the Padres, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. When it comes to their team ERA, they enter the day with one of the best in the league. And talking with some of the pitchers earlier, they mentioned how they've all been able to inspire each other this year. One said, every one of these guys seems to bring their best to the mound every single day, so that really motivates me to do the same. We hold each other to a pretty high standard, and that works for us. Clearly, it's a group that takes a ton of pride in what they do, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit in the air to right field. After it is Myers. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the third inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
So now to the plate, Justin Turner, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Myers is under it. One away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cody Bellinger. From the stretch. A one pitch on its way. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
And now time granted here as they'll step out to rethink things, down 0-2. Runner at second here with one man out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Here's another 0-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
They've locked horns. Here's the next offering.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Count remains full.
You take the mound every half inning as a pitcher, hoping to get out of the inning in 9 or fewer pitches. This guy at the plate's fouled 9 balls off. This at bat is epic.
And another foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. High in the air out to center field. Back goes Grisham. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 LA. Into the box now, Francisco Mejia, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Batting it.
At the plate, Trent Grisham. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the Friars are into the hit column.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate now, Joey Lucchesi. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1. And he tries to bunt here with 2 strikes, but he's out. And that's a foul ball. He's down on strikes for the first out. Now at the plate, Will Myers. He went down swinging to start the home first. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. A A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Padres leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit back toward the mound. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
That was a nasty sinker right there. Sometimes you get a little luck on the offensive side. Definite ground ball with eyes right there.
In now, Gavin Lusk, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swung on and chopped up the middle, and that's out number 1.
The batter, the catcher, Austin Barnes.
Striding in once again, Austin Barnes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. This is foul right side. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Now this will rattle up against the wall. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up, and if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
At the plate, Walker Buehler, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In the dirt here. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. And he'll make it up to third here thanks to the throwing miscue, and we'll see how they want to score this play. And this one gets away. A play at the plate, and he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game. Two and one now to Mookie.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 Padre error, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Dodgers lead this one 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping into the box, Eric Hosmer. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
1-1 coming now to Hosmer. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Going back is Bellinger, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And the Friars are in business to start the inning here. It's a leadoff triple.
Now batting.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has to play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors around second into third for the triple.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And now a stoppage as a balk has been called here. He never came set that time, and that's going to cut this deficit a little closer. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Popped him up. Muncy in foul ground. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Stepping in, Manny Machado. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch. Lifted into center field. Bellinger's on his horse. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Into the box now, Max Muncy. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up.
Max Muncy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now Muncy with a swing and a deep drive to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Standing in now, Justin Turner.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
As he'll swing and send a chopper out to second.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult a play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Drew Pomeranz will come out and take the ball here, as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Drew Pomeranz.
Cody Bellinger will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the belt, the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 5 runs, 10 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the stretch.
Ball inside.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in and looking for more, A.J. Pollock. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Pomeranz is a fairly prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a lot of strikeouts, and that clearly helps him through the tough spots like the one he finds himself in here.
Matty V, let me tell you something. What makes this guy so special? He's like his own relief pitcher for a relief pitcher. He gets into trouble. What does he do? He kind of puts it in 5th gear, and he just takes it up another notch. Not a lot of guys can do what this guy does. He can pitch a couple of different gears, and when he puts that thing in full drive, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
So here's Austin Barnes. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Not a good at bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first 2 pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now instead of being down 0-2 in the count.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Walker Buehler, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, bases loaded. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Dodgers lead it 6-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs. But he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
And he got him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Mejia.
To the plate now, Francisco Mejia. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the 0-1. And he popped him up. Coming in is Pollock, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
As a look, now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. In comes Bellinger, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Greg Garcia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Greg.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Runners are at second and third with one down. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. And it's 1-2. Hit to short. Scooped up. And the tag gets him, but they do play to run on the play.
Now batting.
So here's Will Myers. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Friars 2. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Thank you, Heidi. Luis Perdomo takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Mookie Betts is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
The next 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
So digging in now, Max Muncy. He went deep last time up.
Very rarely, Matt, do you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. The 1-0. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Here's the 1-1. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Now batting,
Settling in now, Justin Turner, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's down to third. Machado has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the sixth. Dodgers out in front, 6-2. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. Turner over to his right. One away.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Striding into the box, Tommy Pham. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. Bases are empty, one man out. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. This is line to left. Pollock is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Craig Stammen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here comes the first pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. He's got it. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Nobody out, runner on first. Pulled toward right center field. Back goes Grisham, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's safe getting back to second, as he might have been pushing it to try to move up more than 90 feet.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him. Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
On a line to shortstop.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Gavin Lusk.
Standing in, Gavin Lusk. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League.
First offering on its way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. Runners are at first and second with one away. On the ground to second base. This could be two. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Digging in once again, Austin Barnes. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Runners on first and third, 2 away. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They lead it 6-2. Bottom of the inning now. Digging in to try it again. Manny Machado. He flew out in his last at bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a ball, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
A ball and a strike now to Machado.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
The batter, number 9.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Dozier.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short, right to him. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
2 outs now in the San Diego 7th, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Padres down in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kirby
Your attention,
Yates
please.
will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Batting in the 7th.
Austin Hedges is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9. Number 18, Austin Hedges.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On, he pops it up. In there, a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Mookie Betts will stand in to try it again as we take you back to the top of inning number 1. Here he was leading off the ball game as he got things off on the right foot with a solo home run. From the belt, the pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Yates, born in the Aloha state of Hawaii. He was taken in the 26th round back in 2005.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Next up for Los Angeles, Max Muncy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Runners on first with 1 down. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Dozier on to Hosmer. A double play, and that ends the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. They lead it 6-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trent Grisham. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Fouled away. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Betts at the track. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Into the box, Austin Hedges. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Here's Will Myers. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric.
Standing in, Eric Hosmer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Betts, still ranging back. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer. 8th home run on the season for him, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. Joe Kelly will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 17, Joe Kelly.
In now, Tommy Pham. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Kelly has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. Kelly, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick. I always felt, though, too, you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout because that's not easy to do.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We've played 8 full. LA's on top, 6-4. Jose Castillo enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First pitch of the at-bat. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Driven nicely into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Machado is there, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
So striding forward now, Corey Seager. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Pham is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Ready once again, A.J. Pollock. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
This one's down to third. Machado is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for L.A. They're up 6-4. Stepping into the box, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Kenley Jansen is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Center fielder going back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So A solo shot here to left center field, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's in there. Base hit.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. A runner at first with no outs here. And he takes strike 2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Josh Naylor will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 22. Josh Naylor.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Trent Grisham. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. San Diego down to their final strike. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they live to fight some more.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. So now to the plate, Austin Hedges. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And it's in time to get him. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. But disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9 as 2 runs come across, and they'll have to work a little longer to try and pull this one out on the road. Andres Munoz takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Jurickson Profar has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
This game's defensively for the Padres.
At the plate now, Gavin Lusk lifted in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move, He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batter.
Digging in, Austin Barnes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. One out, nobody on. Swing and a liner, but foul. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Full count now, 3-2.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And a swing and a miss, so a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Jock Peterson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 31, Jock Peterson.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 5 homers and 11 RBIs. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting a front foot.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And it's now a 1-run ball game. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happening. This ball's jumping at you.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Dodgers lead it 7-6. Pedro Baez takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Will Myers. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
On the ground to the right side. And that's the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
So stepping in, Eric Hosmer. His line so far, 2 for 4, but the hits are a home run and a triple. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's going to be a base hit here for Hosmer. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Ready now, Tommy Pham, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. Line toward right center. And don't change the channel yet, as extra bases are going to put the tying run in scoring position. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Now batting, number 23.
Stepping in now, Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a line drive, but foul. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Hit down the third baseline. Again, he sends it out of play.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Liner towards second. On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Los Angeles Dodgers get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Kenley Jansen claims the win out of the pen, his first. Pedro Baez earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 7 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base.